Hello everyone, my name is George Oguja from Capital Power Multimedia Limited. I'm here to tell you about our project COVID-19 sensitization animation in local African languages. After the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, we started localizing generic information from World Health Organization and African CDC into local African indigenous languages to be able to drive the message home to millions of poor and semi-urban Africans that do not have the necessary education to understand the message the way it was presented by the world leaders. Our effort here is going to make sure that an average African, an average indigenous Nigerian will be able to receive the sensitization animation in his own father or mother tongue. The essence of this is to further leverage on our technical experiences to create content that will reflect the culture and lifestyle of Africans. We have successfully completed 14 animations and we have covered 9 languages. We are still deepening this project into different African languages, and our target is to create 120 animations in 12 months. So right now we have the limit target of creating 10 animations every month in different African languages. We have a distribution pattern where we use who we call the volunteers and the ambassadors. These people are our focal points in communities such as the community leaders, the women group, the healthcare officials, community-based organization, and youth groups. We work with these people to be able to receive this animation and share it across to their community people and their family and friends. Right now we are working from home. As you can see, we have an Alienware computer here, fully loaded with graphics and animation applications. And we have also a Mac Pro and a Windows computer here, fully loaded with animation and production softwares. We have software engineers, we have animators, we have infographic designers, voiceover artists, and transcribers. The essence of bringing up this team to work from home right now is to be able to flatten the curve in Africa. We're going to cover different areas of interest, such as the preventive tips, how to wash your hands, properly, and social distancing. And we are presenting these messages in local indigenous African languages, indulging them and including their culture and lifestyle into the production. The essence of this is to generically impart on them information, sensitive information that is needed to navigate the outbreak of this pandemic in rural communities. Our hope is that after the production of 120 animation, we are working with organizations such as Africa CDC and African Union, GIZ and Co-Creation Hub already, and a lot of other organizations are coming on board to help us in the distribution of this animated content. We are also launching a mobile community engagement application which will enable health workers and community development workers in rural African communities to have access to these vetted contents which they will use to drive their own community engagement processes free of charge. The essence of bringing this animation free of charge to these people is to give them the tools to counter misinformation and fake news. The major reason why fake news has become a big topic in Africa is because we lack quality generic content to counter them. By the time you have valid generic content in the internet space, it will be very difficult for fake news to strive. So we are leveraging on billions and billions of African that currently use the internet, more especially in semi-urban communities, to use these animations to touch people's life and make sure we touch areas such as prevention and mitigation, discrimination, and mental health. we are asking an organization to please work with us to make sure that we drive this message home to Africans. The essence of this is that prevention is always cheaper than cure. We will get to teach Africans on how to prevent, the infection of COVID-19, which is much more affordable than teaching them how to cure